Hi, Nicole Young here with a quick tip on some useful keyboard shortcuts to use when creating actions. Now, in a previous tutorial, I showed you the merge visible command that actually takes all the layers below it and then merges it onto its own layer. That's Command Option Shift E. Now, this is really useful when you're creating actions, but sometimes it's actually very useful to be at the very top layer before you're doing something like this or any other kind of action that you want to throw in there. I'm going to delete that layer. Let's go ahead and start a new action so I can show you what I'm talking about. I'm just going to click Create New Action. I'm just going to click Record. Now we're on the top layer. Now if I were to click on any of these layers while the action is recording, it's actually going to record the name of the layer. So if I click on layer 1, it says select layer 1. If I click background, select layer background. If I click levels 1, it's going to tell me that it wants to select layer levels 1. Now, that's fine and dandy, but what if I were to change these layers? Let's say I call this just levels, and let's say I was doing cloning on this, so I titled this clone, and I wanted to unlock the background layer, and now it's not even layer background. If I were to try to play this action, it can't find layer 1 because it doesn't exist anymore, it can't find background, and it can't find levels 1. So I'm just going to stop that, go ahead and delete all those, and click OK. What I want to do is I want to be able to go to the top layer and to the bottom layer without actually naming those layers in the action. So let's go ahead and keep recording this action. And the keyboard shortcuts that you want to use are Option period. Now watch the layers panel when I do this. Option period. And now down here in the actions panel it tells you select front layer. And if I were to go Option comma, it selects the back layer. So now let me just go ahead and go back to that color pop. I'm going to record another step in this action. I'm just going to click record, and I'm going to click Option period, and it brought it up to that front layer. Now I actually need to switch that so it's at the very top. So now when I play this action, it brings it all the way up to that top layer and then runs the action, so I don't have to click on the top layer each time I want to run this action.